Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Von Karstein campaign with the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. Okay, so last episode we actually got Castle Drakenhof back. It was a tough decision. We took this. Manfred had wanted Eschen, and we took that from him. Because we could have gone for Waldenhof, but the garrisons are just so insane on this. That was actually tougher than Castle Drakenhof, but we could have gone for that. We chose to go for Eschen to block that from Van Karstein, or from Manfred. I mean, because we knew he was an ambush stance right there, so we knew he wanted it. We took it from him, and then he tried to attack Waldenhorf. Got his entire army wiped out against that garrison. And then that left his castle wide open, so we just moved in, went kind of all in, spent all the money we possibly had to have enough force, and we sieged it and took it. And that means that, let me check the...
Speak thy words.
I would like to confederate with
Pray to
him.
thine pitiful little gods that they ring true.
I would like to get him as a legendary lord. I don't want him wiped out. But if it's between like finalizing this and actually having a chance in the campaign, or like him building up this massive force and just having no way to siege him, because if there's a 20 stack there is no way we were sieging Castle Drakenhof anytime soon. So I kind of had to make the call on that, and it was unfortunate, but okay, so they get a Thane, a bunch of Quarrelers and Dwarf Warriors. Now, historically, you had to have, before you could take on Dwarves, you had to rush up to Crypt Horrors, because you need heavy armor-piercing damage. And they don't have that heavy of armor-piercing damage. It's okay now. It's not nearly what it used to be, though. So who is our... These don't have very heavy armor-piercing either. The bats will have more. They'll have +6 armor piercing. What's their normal? Yes, they'll have a total of 8, which is not amazing, but it's okay after we get the upgrades. I do really want this. We can't afford them yet until we get a gold mine. Banshees obviously have really heavy pierce. So do Hex Rays, and now actually the Great Swords do too, so we could use Great Swords to beat up Dwarf Warriors. I think they pretty soundly would beat them. They're pretty cheap now. They're 200 apiece. They would have 42 melee attack. Which I don't know what the Dwarf Warrior stats are with this mod. It's thrown off everything I know about about Warhammer. But they potentially could do quite a bit. These require a oh, you need that for normal Graveguard too. I didn't realize that. It says that normal Graveguard, but it doesn't point to that building. Huh. But you do need that for Graveguard. Interesting. They need the Vampire Place for Terrorgeist and Vargulf, who both have pretty heavy armor-piercing damage. Yeah, those would be great, but we can't get those anytime soon. So I guess we're gonna have to deal with just Vargeist. It's gonna be really tough. Vargeist and a bunch of vampires, and just rolling up and beating them up. Let me see which magic I want, just while we're at it at the beginning of this episode. Let me just look real quick over these spells again. I just looked at them earlier. I'm not sure. They've nerfed a lot of them, so that's bad. I don't think we need that. The enemy often has really high leadership numbers on Legendary. I'm not sure what they changed, but these fights seem like they're a lot tougher than they used to be. At least in open field combat. Now, Soul Blight looks very good. That looks like it's about the same. Gotta think of what do you need as vampires? What do I want as vampires? I think lowering stats on people is always good. I mean, 20 armor. Missile damage is not going to matter as much, but weapon damage, armor, and melee attack is all pretty big deal. Don't care about the missile damage. Minus 28 armor. It's like okay, but that's so much extra. And it affects in a range, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's look at Shadow Magic real quick. That's really cheap, but that's extremely weak. We use that in battle. It just feels like it doesn't do anything hardly. Yeah, that only affects single units. That's not that great. Okay, so that can affect everyone for minus 35 armor, 9 leadership, for 40 seconds. Let me see. So for 14 for 40 seconds. This is 15 for 40 seconds, and that's 28 armor, melee attack, weapon damage. So that looks like that's a lot better. And Overcasted Soul Blight looks like that's a lot better. Now this has historically been a very powerful one. That's only single target, so you have to upgrade it to 20 for 27 seconds of extra armor piercing damage and weapon damage. I don't think that's what I'm really all about, though. I mean, the weapon damage is nice, but we're not really like a shock mass infantry blob. That's not how I'm going to be playing it. We're going to have a lot of large monsters and just blobs of units. We're going to probably have a lot of large flyers like Terrorgeist, maybe some Blood Knights. So we're going to have like some elite stuff with a bunch of fodder. So that's a good spell, but I'm not sure that's entirely necessary. Let me look. Well, whatever. We can figure it out later. We go for Oakenhammer. God, I keep thinking these towns are going to be easy to pick off, and they are not easy to pick off. It's just a level 2 town. They have no vampiric corruption. What about the moot? What do they have? Handful of units. Ashen is kind of injured, but not really that much. I don't want to spend more money upgrading. Okay, so let's do the easy stuff. Alright, so gold, easy pick.
Yes.
Templehof. Okay, so anything that can give me money over here, I need it. Give it. 175 instead of 100 is nice. Used to just be 100, 150, but now it's actually kind of worth your time. 175 purse, that's pretty good. But you used to have to buy it, you know. So they're helping out with the money a little bit, which is nice, because everything else costs a lot more. Per star. Yeah, I think that's about all we can afford. That'll give us an extra 375, and then this is 500, I believe. Be 875 per turn. Okay, so that's looking good. Now the question becomes, what do I need to do to take out the moot? I think this is off the table. I mean, let me look up here and just see what he has. If he's not at home, if he's out, like, somewhere else, we might be able to beat him. We can't do it this turn. So, who has the growth upgrade? Probably her. Growth and restore. An expansionist. Okay, let's go ahead and look out here a little bit and just see sort of what they're doing.
Moving. Strike out.
So they are running up there. They got beaten up by something. Or else I just can't see him. I guess he's the person that I can't see right now.
On death ascendant. I go.
Let's drop back.
I will sire the worthy.
Put some growth down here.
I am unstoppable.
I go. Descendant of.
Got up here, Karakadreen. Probably has some crazy stuff. Of course it does. I might be able to take this stuff out. I mean, Dwarf Warriors, we should be able to crush them in a siege. Thane is kind of whatever. I think we could beat them. Like, these flying,
And tremble.
these right here in sieges with these vampires, I think is these can scale up and just stay up there and just hold the line and just fight stuff and then just cycle charges with these on their lines. And I think that's pretty good.
Von Karstein. I know my
Let's go ahead and roll up here. Now I could put a vampire over here if I wanted a bit more growth, but it's fine. What do we want? Oh, we don't have a full place yet. Okay. Damaged buildings. Well, we don't have enough to repair it, I don't think. No. So hopefully they don't go back in their little town. One, stay out, stay out. Yes, okay. Okay, they're trying to sack Eshin for money. No! Okay, well, we're not gonna have Manfred or any of the other legendaries. We killed him too quickly. But I mean, it sucks. I wish I could have them, but I really want to win the campaign also. And this, I don't want to play around. This is supposed to be a much harder campaign from how it's marketed than the standard vanilla version. And I want to beat it on legendary, going as hardcore as I can.
Speak.
We have 12, 15, it's like 17, 18 units.
You dare!
These are going to be really hard to deal with. This Graveguard, but and the Crypt Horrors.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
Can't do Regiments of Renowned. Could hire 2 more zombies or a spearman. We don't have spearmen. Spearmen would be very good against, well, pretty good against, how much large do they have? 12 against large. And they would be pretty good against Crypt Horrors, but I would almost rather just have more of these. It's just so much meat shield, and then just let the vampires just go to work. I think we just raise dead and just go for him here.
Lord of the dead.
Join me for dinner.
The world will drown in blood. Cloaked in darkness.
I am darkness. Blood. Death and destruction. Shed their blood. Ready.
Okay, so they only get that melee attack and defense if they're with her.
Massacre them! Attack! Bring them death!
Alright, it's gonna be a little rough. Oh no, the Beloved in Death, I think, is just for her. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna fight it. Let's do this. Oh crap, I forgot. That's right, this is not walled. Ooh, that's actually a lot harder for us. A lot harder because we can't really like exploit our flying units as much. Actually 8. So we're gonna have to gang up on their lord guy and then kind of just go from there. Do some very good flanks going on here. And just start back here so I can combine my armies and just get it all set up. Wait until Vlad gets in here.
Isabella.
Ideally wait until we get this melee attack higher and get more magic. They probably won't come at me right away. No, they're just gonna let me do my thing. Good. I can wait till this fills up a lot, and I can wait until we have Master of Beguilement. Go ahead and start moving up. I really don't want to fight him on that hill, though. Fight him uphill. You can have up to 50 winds of magic. So there is more magic in general. The spells do cost a bit more. Some spells cost more, but I still think that the thank you so much for subbing. I still think that the are they coming at me? No, they're just reforming. That like the debuff spells are way better than the direct damage spells, like the things that lower armor and magic resist and stuff like that, or increase attack speed or attack damage. Gosh, these things run out of vigor so quickly. Okay, let's just wait on them right here. Warm up. One thing about these zombies, man, they're so slow. But I need to at least come up like on this end of the hill. And I hate fighting in woods too. Okay, animated's fine. It's important to set this up right. It'll be a tough fight. Where's the lord? This little dude? Okay, we gotta crush this guy. They actually coming for me? Yeah, they're thinking about it. Okay, let's do this. Got them. Where is he? Right here.
No one can stop.
It shall be. We rule the night. Vampire. Time to kill.
Guys, hey, I said get in here and fight them. Like, what? Where is he? Right here.
Join me.
Let's see if we can collapse his flank. Where is she? Why are people not fighting? Like, this feels weird to me.
Isabella von Castile.
Get in here and fight this guy. Like, I don't get it.
Horde of the dead. Ever onward.
Blood frenzy.
Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Do not let those get on you.
So be it.
Where is he? Right there, right there. Charge him.
Isabella von Castile. I ascend.
These hounds are getting murdered. Get out, hounds. Get out. Reset, reset, reset. Do not get surrounded. Is this dude dead yet or what? Did we kill him? I think he's about gone.
Swiftly.
Yo, Black Knights, get out. Is there a dude dead in here? I can't see his flag.
Isabella von Castile. All life must end.
think I killed him. They're the scariest things. These guys. Oh god, my knights are dead, I think. Just getting surrounded. Getting run over by those crypt lords. Oh god. Make sure everybody's actually fighting something in here.
It shall be so. All shall suffer.
They're all dead over there.
Your time has come. I'm in your throne. To war! Isabella von Karstein.
Yes?
Lead them.
I on death's wings. This world is mine.
Isabella von Karstein.
I meant to lose all the zombies, but I've got a lot of my business units are still in here. Kicking butt.
Blood von Karstein.
No, get out of there, dude. Come on.
Master of the Hand.
I'm in your throne.
We lost all of our zombies, but who cares? I mean, we did lose the Black Knights, which is whatever. I'm not super impressed with them. They're okay, I guess, but like these things are just so much better. These Vargeist are the true American heroes, man. These things are expensive, but they're so good.
Vampire. End
The
them
true Sylvanian heroes, I guess. I don't know.
swiftly.
We keep getting Pyrrhic, though. That's the thing. Another thing about vampire counts is oftentimes you will get Pyrrhic because you just lose like legions and legions of units because it's zombies. But I think it might be calculated based on units lost. Like a lot of these things look like they killed 1,000,000 units, or like this killed 350, but it's like just hacking up zombies. Yeah, definitely need to sack. I learned my lesson on the last one. You gotta sack and just take it. It's gonna give you that penalty anyways. I feel like. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. How many points? You get 2 skill points. Okay, so it's like every other level or something you get extra. I'm thinking about getting that extra armor. Although they're doing okay. Like, they really don't take that much punishment if you micro them correctly. Maybe you don't really need the armor on them as much. What does this do? Oh, I just noticed that if you go all the way through Children's of the Night, upkeep for crypt ghouls and crypt horrors. Speed for Vargeist is pretty good. Recruitment cost. That's a lot of stuff. That's a huge wall of text. That's pretty good. I mean, the bats are okay. On her, lightning strike is far over here. Recruitment cost is pretty nice. Uncanny presence is actually quite good for skeletal stuff. And raised dead cost is lower. That's the Vargeist stuff. The bats are a little... I don't know. I don't have the upgrades on the bats yet, so it's difficult to say. I think I just go Dark Pact, because leadership is a huge deal. And probably Restless Dead. And we go from there. And we'll probably go Children of the Night here soon. That's just capacity, right? Yeah. I think, I mean, yeah, we need 2 more points for capacity anyways. I just feel like Dark Pact is a must right now. I don't know, I mean, getting to Children of the Night for that extra vampire is pretty good. I am going to want a bunch of vampires. These vampires are doing great in these fights. Like, really strong units. Great on sieges, obviously. Because, like, and a siege is what I'm thinking about the most, because the sieges seem like they're going to be really hard in this campaign. They can scale walls and fight up on top of those walls, where units can't really get, like, massive surrounds on them as easily, because they're up on top of those walls. I think I'm still just going to go with this, and then we'll get to Children of the Night probably next. Alright, so what's she going to get? She has 1 point here. Restorer. If I'm going to be using them for primary fighters, I might want to get to Immortal Will. I don't know, we're going to get a lot more points apparently, so... The 30% hit points over here is pretty good, and the 30 armor is really good. Yeah, I think Restorer is key.
His lady.
Y'all goofed around to finish off Manfred, didn't you? Well, looks like you lost your town here.
Attack! It is my will.
Yeah, I think we definitely want to upgrade this. Adjacent provinces, and income in this province. Growth, public order. Yeah, I mean, almost certainly want that. How much money do we have left? Just like 600. We can repair this. Because right now, what it 80 income instead of 160, so go ahead and sell that. We're not gonna need that because we're gonna recruit right next door for the trees. Absolutely, 100%. We're gonna get the trees next door. Okay, so let's just repair that. That's gonna give me 80 a turn and help with public order. This, oh, I can't even build anything until I repair it. I don't guess, or can I? Let me see. No, I could, but I can't get a gibbet until level 2 anyways, and that's what I want. So. Let's go ahead and repair that. That'll be fine.
Unstoppable.
Vlad's still not leveled up. Come on, man.
Queen of darkness.
It's actually gonna be pretty cool though. They can't backdoor me as easily if I level up all my towns. I do like that. Okay, so that's all good. I mean, we could just get rid of these. Save a little money, and we can combine them first.
King of darkness.
Bow.
Who are our next victims? Caricadrine looks pretty ripe for the picking. I really want some more Vargeist pretty soon. Like maybe just one more Vargeist. They are quite expensive, but they just get the work done. I think it's just growth. I do like research rate quite a lot, but need growth over here pretty badly. Okay, we can't recruit any of these. We can't take any of these out. Oh wow, we got quite a few raised dead things because we killed so much. Took out 2 factions. I am interested in some crypt horrors. They can't climb walls, which is kind of a thing, but they do regenerate. Lethal Poison seems pretty good. I am interested in Graveguard. Those are actually quite a good bargain. I feel like we'll definitely want some Graveguard. Even though these things right here, like that to me just seems like such a crazy bargain. 40%. And the Master of the Swarm for the bats. I don't know, maybe I'm too high on those bats, but I feel like that's gonna be like my zombie replacement. I feel like I'd almost rather have those than zombies a lot of the time. Especially for sieges. Upkeep reduction for Vargeist and +2 for all units. It just seems like, at least till like right here, seems really good early on, and we'll see how, like what we need. We might have to switch over and do the vampiric corruption. See how the public order looks. It's a pretty big deal over here. I mean, yeah, you can make your zombies and skeletons a lot stronger, but the bottom line is a lot of times they're just meat shields. They just don't do anything. So yeah, your meat shields can be a lot cheaper, but you do get some Graveguard and Black Knight upkeep reduction and some pretty decent stuff here, but that's just so far. It's 54 turns to get to that. If we want Crypt Horrors, we might get to that. I mean, we are going to want some of the heroes, some of those heroes for a little bit. This stuff just seems bad, though. that's all right. Like, we might get some of this eventually. This, we're not going to get this probably. This will only get a little bit in here, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Guess we just replenish for now. Wait on our money to get going. Okay, let's go. I need to get Caricadrine before they get too strong, though, ideally. Really? Y'all think it's gonna be that close, huh? Alright, let's do it. I do not think so. But we'll see. I don't understand how it could be close. Now we have the crazy garrison. If it loses zombies, whatever. Fine. Definitely want that cost reduction on these Var guys. I'm very, very impressed with these new Var guys. Very impressed. Have flying units that early, they're that powerful. It's pretty nice. All coming at me? Okay, they're gonna come at me this time. I'm gonna switch it up. I guess they don't really have high ground this time, so. I feel like he moves really pretty fast. How fast does he move? Wow, I didn't realize he moved that fast. How fast does she move? Pretty fast. Huh. What about vampires? Wow, okay, so vampires, they must have modded that, because that seems really fast. For like units without mounts, it's pretty fast.
Isabella, quickly!
Alright, they don't want me to flank. Gotcha. Alright, we got him.
Lord of the dead.
Cycle those charges. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, guys, get over, fight something. Come on. Let's taking a smoke break. Come on, get over here. Kill some stuff. Save. I meant to use mine a heck to heal everybody, but everybody that matters is already going to get healed by the replenishment next turn. Yeah, we're just taking money. We have enough replenishment. Nice. Okay, great. Awesome. Lay me in visit. Praise Sigmar. Yeah. Nasty looking units there. Alright.
His lady.
Yeah, the replenishment's pretty large. There are some other factions that have some pretty strong replenishment now too, but hunger is definitely one that I'm interested in. Probably hunger and Aura of Supremacy. Probably melee attack on bats would be something I'm interested in. Since we're gonna be running some bats. Or just Children of the Night first. Okay, so definitely hunger. And Aura Supremacy, I think. Right. Wait, what? How did he get all that stuff? Is that an extra force? Did he...
Join me for dinner.
He raise all of the dead? No. Jesus. Where did this dude come from? Where did they get this other 20 stack army? We just killed this guy, right? This guy's level 1 with 0 experience. He just spawned.
Isabella von Karstein. Go on.
Oh, we would get the Eschen stuff if we attack him right now. Would we get the Waldenhof stuff also? I think we would. No, we would get the Eschen stuff west of von Karstein. I don't know where this dude came from. They don't have any towns left, do they? No. Just randomly get like a 20 stack? Maybe I just haven't seen these guys. Maybe these guys were off, like... Maybe they're the ones that killed Manfred. How are we looking on time? I don't have time for one more battle. That's alright. This and this are the real prizes. I think. Master of the Swarm is definitely. Something I want to try out. Okay, this is actually kind of scary. There's almost no zombies there.
Let us talk.
I don't want to overreact, but these guys are going to be hard.
For the wisdom of the lair. Vlad von Karstein.
Countess of Sylvania.
Trying to think. Graveguard seem really good here. Bats are pretty good here. We just got... We didn't get combat upgrades for him, but we got upkeep for him.
You need me?
So we could get the 2 Graveguard. I've not really been impressed with Knights. I didn't micro them very well last time, but... These seem very strong, but they're also very expensive. I'm trying to get away with as much of a budget buy as I can. I think the Graveguard seem really strong for their price. be great at carving up these spears.
Isabella.
We can probably get away with just hiring 2 Graveguard, I think, and then fighting them.
Descendant of Baturi. Kill them!
Okay, well they're gonna fight me with the garrison here, so we're gonna murder them with this garrison, so it's probably not even worth. I'm gonna replenish so much in this heavy vampiric territory with 2 vampires with me. Yeah, we're just gonna slaughter them. I'm not gonna manual resolve that. Sweet. I mean, we could get a Barded Nightmare. It's okay. I mean, that does give me a great, like a better charge bonus. And armor. Obviously, it's not going to help me in sieges, though. It still was good. I'll end up getting it, but I want Children of the Night. So when we finish the vampire thing, we can just go ahead and get it. Okay, so it seems like it's just like every now and then you get a couple of points. Seems bizarre, but whatever.
The von Karstein.
Wait, what? He was taken to 10 HP? How does that work?
Join me for dinner. Isabella von Karstein.
I'm kind of curious to see if it will just outright kill him.
I knew the way.
Even though I was super favored in auto-resolve.
Massacre them!
I don't think it will, but... it won't outright kill him, but it'll take him down to like no health. Well, that's good to know that they basically screw over your melee like lords in a fight.
I know the way.
So that makes it really hard to auto-resolve. If you think you're going to take any extra damage at all.
Lord of the
Yeah, he's down to 10 HP. So they won't outright kill him, at least not a legendary lord. I don't know if they would kill a normal lord or not, but they will take you very far down. Restless Dead or Dark Pact? I think I want more vampires.
Yes.
I am darkness.
So 50. I'm curious to see if they have. Cause I'm gonna pull them out and just like I mean we could go try to knock out Caricatrine. I think I need to come over here and at least hire a few more units before we do that. So if we're going to take a couple of turns off, which I think we are, let's see, 55 attack damage.
Then go.
Tell me her attack damage. Mason. It's not gonna tell me unless she's in a fight. I don't. Well, yeah, it will. Let me see. Yeah, 55, 45. So I don't think that changes. Yeah, I think it's plus. Oh, it's the weapon damage. That's what I need to look at. Okay, I was thinking the attack damage. That's something else. Okay, weapon damage is 400.
Descendant of Bathory.
480. Yeah, so it has to be in her army. Okay, that's kind of a typo there. It makes it seem like all vampires faction Y, but it's just in her army. Get that. It's still pretty good.
Undeath Ascendant. Beguile them.
We have to go restless, I think.
Bow!
Put him in a relatively safe place.
Join me for dinner.
Put her right here. It's kind of free safety.
Succumb to my mesmerizing embrace. Queen of Darkness.
Dang it. I do want to finish this before I hire more. But we're going to have to go ahead and hire so we can go over here and make some progress on some dwarves. Either Zufbar or Caricatrine. Somewhere. We've got to fight somewhere here again soon. We got to keep expanding.
Isabella von Karstein.
Casually plus 20 growth. I mean, we could just go ahead and do that. It's really no point in getting extra vampire corruption here. This is good, but you might as well just put this down. We're gonna need to get to the vampire place on here, like, ASAP. Means we're probably gonna have to just go to the charnel pit or whatever. Oh yeah, you can go to tier 4 now too, in all the minor settlements. They said that this actually helps the AI, like, not goof up their builds a lot more, so that they can build more dangerous units even if they only have one province, so that they make smarter army, like, composition choices, which I like that a lot. I could see that especially being a thing for, like, dwarves that really need it. Wait, why is there a troubled populace? Wait, is that a thing now? They add this? Oh! That's actually really cool. That's something that I was wishing that they would bring over from Attila. So now you have a reason to have positive public order. Because there was no reason whatsoever to do that before. It's just you didn't want rebellions. But now if you're in the green, you get plus 5% tax rate. So it gives you a good incentive to try to get into the green with public order. But if you're in the red, then you lose 5%. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I like that change quite a lot. Provincial instability is much more severe. taking my swing. We need that because we need this ASAP Dark Lair. Those 3 chevrons are a really big deal. That will also let me start spreading corruption to adjacent provinces with the Balefire Hearth. Okay, so we got that. And this is the place we need to level up ASAP with the to get to the vampire place so that we can start hiring Vargulf and Terrorgeist because they count as part of the beast layers. So we're gonna go ahead and drop a charnel here, I think. It's almost worth getting rid of this for another charnel, for being honest. Plus 20. Is there a reason to ever upgrade this now? 25 seems pretty bad. Although you do get local recruitment, which is nice. It's gonna let me hire a normal Graveguard. Do I need? But I would still need an Ancient Armory, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you still need an Ancient Armory, even though it doesn't say it on there. Like, this stuff will all point to it. But it says it right there that you need it. Graveguard. They're just way too powerful to get it tier 2. I just don't understand how that would even be possible. Wait, enemy hero action success chance minus 15% twice? Is that just a typo? Anyways, whatever. It's 2 turns so we can get the vampires. We're gonna get more money. Okay, I think that's about all I can do. Yeah, so we're just replenishing. I guess we can just drop her somewhere for public order's sake. Need to get her to hire some stuff too, but I don't know, maybe we can fight. Maybe we can take Eshin without hiring. That's pretty tough. Pretty tough stuff going on there.
The nation calls.
We got I mean, we do have Graveguard, which would crush them. These can deal with the Vampire Knights. We can hire... Oh, Raised Dead is based on not province, it's based on your local municipality. That's why we could raise some crazy stuff around Waldenhof, because we killed a huge, crazy garrison there. Getting 960 next turn. Caricatrine is a safe one to try to take, I think. Zufbar is one that I like also. Once you start running out here, you just get surrounded by people. Essen would be okay. It's really long. Like, the next place is like over here. That's kind of hard to hold that.
Darkness comes, Countess of Sylvania.
So go ahead and drop in here. I want to hire some more bats. Or wolves, or just something. And then maybe we can go up here and mess with Essen. Bats would be great into their halberds. Yeah, the swordsmen have been buffed a little bit too. Halberds have been buffed a little bit. Everything's been kind of buffed. Or a lot of things have been. Okay, I think we all got that. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure everything's all good to go. Uh-oh. definitely have our next target.
I thirst.
Emmanuel Posner.
Servant of the faith.
We'll murder these clowns.
Isabella von Karstein.
Bow before me.
That sucks he got injured so much, though. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. We'll get back at it next episode. It's definitely heating up a little bit. Getting Vampiric Grounds is usually pretty straightforward. I did that really fast in my other campaign as well. Expanding outward is harder to hold because of the public order. However, they have changed public order rules here, so we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to sit around and just farm rebellions for the first 50 turns or so. It's more exciting than that. We do fight people, but usually people start coming at us from all sides. We're just like constantly bouncing back and forth. Having these great garrisons should help us out, though. Hold our territory once we get it. And it should make it more interesting to get it. So all around, I think that's a win. Alright, that's going to be it for this campaign. Or not the campaign, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.